Hey guys, hope everyone had a good break. Had a 3-day weekend. So we're gonna work on our daily reading readiness. It's our spiral review. We're gonna do Monday and Tuesday. Okay. Remember, if you don't have the packet, you can download the handouts and print them out. If you don't have that, just follow along and listen. So we're doing Monday first, and we're going to read the passage below and answer the questions that follow. So, exploding ants. Usually, when an ant pile is disturbed, thousands of little creepy crawler ants will go on the attack. The little stinging creatures scatter to and from, trying to defend and repair their precious anthill. And if you get in the way, they will bite you. Interestingly, there is a special ant called the Milonians ant that defends its colony in a very unusual way. Once a predator gets close enough to the Milonians ants, the ant explodes. Yes, it actually blows itself up and spreads poison all over the attacker. Milonian ants have large poison-filled glands on each side of their bodies that they use to defend themselves and the others in the colony. Many ants will work together and sacrifice their lives if necessary in order to protect the mound. It's pretty interesting. So we have exploding ants as our topic. Okay. And let's answer some questions. So it says the Milonian ants most likely blow themselves up too. So why do you think they blow themselves up? So let's go back into the passage and see where it talks about blowing themselves up, or exploding, sorry. So it says, right here, let's start reading where it says here. Interestingly, there is a special ant called the Milonian ant that defends its colony in a very unusual way. So defends means like it protects. So once a predator goes close enough to the Milonian ants, the ants explode. So Milonian ants most likely blow themselves up. So right here it says once a predator gets close enough to the Milonian ant, the ant explodes. Okay, so we know explodes and blows up means the same thing. So let's see. So why does it blow itself? Kills its prey. Are they trying to kill the prey? No, they actually are the prey. Okay. Repair its home. So are they trying to repair it if they're... No. Stop the predator from attacking. So it says once a predator gets close enough to the Milonian ants, the ants explode. So yeah, it could be to stop the predator from attacking, poison the other ants. So it doesn't just poison other ants, it's going to poison anybody who's around it. So our answer is C. Because it says right here, once a predator gets close enough, the ants explode. So it's to stop the predator from attacking. What is this section mostly about? So think about what we just read. So it's titled Exploding Ant, and it's talking about how the ant is protecting its anthill. So the reaction of the predator that attacks an ant. So it doesn't really tell us the reaction. Different things that explode. Are we talking about different things that explode? No, we're only talking about the ant. The way Milonian ants protect their homes? Maybe. The sacrifice made by some animals. We're not talking about some animals, we're talking about exploding ants. So C is our answer. Okay. And then down here it says the suffix y means like or characterized by. List 2 words that end with the suffix y and define them. So we're just going to list 2 words. So I have cheery, which is characterized by cheer. And then gloomy. I spelled that wrong. Okay, so cheery and gloomy. Okay, so let's look at Tuesdays. Okay. So, I'm not going to read it again because we just read it. So let's look at the answers, the questions. What is a synonym for special in the paragraph? So synonym, we've talked about synonyms. Synonyms mean the same. They have the same meaning. Okay. So special, let's find where it says special. It says, interestingly, there is a special ant called the Meilonian ant that defends its colony in a very unusual way. Okay, so special means it's very special. We don't see a lot of it. Okay, so unusual. And you see unusuals in here. It says, interestingly, there is a special ant called the Meilonian ant that defends its colony in a very unusual way. So it could mean unusual because usually when it's special, that means it doesn't really happen a lot. Okay, so maybe separate. Separate. No. Separate means like to take apart. General means like it's normal, like generally these things happen, so no. Ordinarily. Let's think about ordinarily. So ordinarily means it's kind of ordinary, like, you know, it's ordinary. That means it's very like, it's not unusual, it's not special, it's something that kind of always happens. So usual is same thing as is another synonym for special, guys. And also our clue is because it's in the sentence, so it's helping us understand. Okay, number 2, which of the following completes the diagram below? So cause and effect. So this is a cause and effect type structure. Okay, remember that's how the paragraph is ordered. So remember, our effect is what happened, and our cause, it's why it's happening. Okay, so Meilonian ants are able to defend their colonies. Why are they able to defend their colonies? Okay, so our cause is why are they able to defend their colonies? Okay, so let's look. Meilonian ants attack when their mounds are disturbed. Okay, so they do attack their mounds when they are disturbed, but it says Meilonian ants are able to defend their colonies. But how do they attack them? Okay, so this one could be, ants will bite you if you get in their way. Well, ordinary ants do, but not the types of ants we're talking about. Meilonian ants have poison-filled glands on each side of their bodies. This one could be, because it does talk about how, yes, it actually blows itself up and spreads poison all over the attacker. Meilonian ants have large poison-filled glands on each side of their bodies that they use to defend themselves and others in their colony. Okay. So that's actually in our paragraph. So it says Meilonian ants are able to defend their colonies. How are they able to? Why are they able to? Because they have large poison-filled glands. And it says Meilonian ants defend their colonies in an unusual way. Well, no, because that's not telling us how they're defending their colonies. This one right here, it doesn't tell us how they're defending it or why they're defending it. So it's going to be C, because it tells us the effect is they defend their colony. How do they do that? What's the cause of that? Is the ants have poison-filled glands on each side of their bodies. Okay. And then the bottom part, I want you to do the bottom part on this page. We have been talking about antonyms. Antonyms mean the opposite. So an antonym is a word that means the opposite of another word. So list 2 antonyms for the word little. So I want 2 antonyms for the word little. All right, guys.